From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
Hope you got those hatches battened down. It's been a windy one already and will continue to be so for the rest of our Thursdays. We're looking downtown at Oklahoma Flag and Old Glory really getting whipped up. Those south winds have cranked up significantly as the pressure gradient increases. That's bringing that increase in wind in. Of course, it's also warming us up. And we're in the upper 60s right now. If it weren't for this wind, that would be even more enjoyable. Gusts 25 to 35 miles per hour have been common. You can see that 35-mile-an-hour gust in Pryor. We've had gusts like that in Tulsa, Pawnee, over 30 miles per hour at times. We'll gust up to about 40 miles per hour this afternoon. So, of course, there's a fire threat. Of course, some areas have a bit higher threat than others, as you're well aware of the long-standing drought problems that we've had and still have across Osage County, Washington County, Nowata County, up into much of southeast Kansas, where it goes from moderate to severe to extreme drought pretty quickly. Even with some of the rains we've had recently, we're just not getting enough of heavy runoff type rains up there to limit that too much. So those areas in particular, north of Tulsa, you got to watch today, but other spots have started to see a little more dryness creep in around Tahlequah, Cherokee County, southeastern Oklahoma as well. All that to be said, it's high fire danger everywhere today, even in areas that aren't under as bad a drought. With the kind of winds that we have, it's kind of a Captain Obvious type thing to say, but you don't want to be burning on a day like today just because those winds are way too strong. Friday and Saturday, I would still urge quite a bit of caution with any outdoor burns as well. South winds will pick back up again tomorrow, and then gusty northwest winds on Saturday. The tail end of the weekend for any outdoor burn plans a lot better. Sunday, those winds should be quite a bit more manageable than they will be the next couple of days. Let's walk you through those future wind gusts for the next about 24, 48 hours. So very strong this afternoon. They'll still be strong tonight, 20, 30 miles per hour. Now, the one difference tomorrow morning, if you're north of Tulsa, your winds will diminish quite a bit. So winds will get pretty light in the morning hours north of Tulsa, but they'll still be pretty strong south and east of I-44. And then they pick back up into that 15 to 30 mile an hour range for most of us tomorrow. Again, northern counties a little bit lighter, and again, where the drought conditions are ongoing, that's not such a bad thing. By Saturday morning, wind speeds come back down again, but then they'll pick back up from the northwest Saturday afternoon. Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon, I should say. All the south winds we have right now, though, of course, really warming us up. We're not breaking any records today. Today's record high for this date is 80, set back in 1966. Tomorrow's record high is 73, and again, I don't think we break it, but you notice we're pretty close to that on Friday. Then we settle things down as we talk about temperatures compared to normal. We see that cold front that comes in Friday night really just knocks us back down to about where we're supposed to be for December, and then we'll warm back up a little bit early next week, but it'll kind of take away the little springtime feeling that we have over the next couple of days. So enjoy the temperatures if you can stand the wind. Upper 60s, near 70 this afternoon. Clouds increase overnight. Tomorrow morning as a little more moisture gets pumped into the atmosphere. That'll hold our lows in the 50s. Friday morning, that's where our highs are supposed to be this time of year. And tomorrow afternoon, as we clear out kind of from southwest to northeast, there'll be a range of high temperatures, upper 60s where there's clouds, low 70s where there's more sunshine. Friday evening and Friday night, I don't have the cold front drawn on here, but you'll notice that kind of as it surges in, there will be just a brief window in our far northeastern counties and our far southeastern counties for maybe one or two isolated storms to develop. More than likely, though, a lot of those will kind of wait till they get into Arkansas to get going. You notice how those flare up. And then by Saturday morning, we're drying back out pretty quickly with those blustery northeast winds, northwest winds. But we will be keeping an eye out in our far eastern counties Friday night from about 8 p.m. to midnight, a slim chance for an isolated strong to severe storm. Be aware to our south and east on Saturday if you happen to be traveling this way. Southern Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi will be in for a little bit more of a notable severe weather threat with that system. So a couple days of kind of a little spring fling in December here today and tomorrow, but you have to deal with the wind. Friday night, that slight storm chance, and then Saturday, mostly dry but blustery conditions and highs around 50 degrees. Lighter winds on Sunday, and it looks like overall pretty good conditions by December standards for early next week as well.